The ball. Uh-huh. Come on. Yeah. He wanna fuck with a queen. Yeah. He wanna fuck with a queen. Yeah. He wanna fuck with a queen. Yeah. Here she come, a millie at the bar like the Rock here. All black Benny, how I got here. A bitch is on the rise like I'm hot here. You ain't gotta have my back, I got a lot there. Making papers what I'm into. Learned it came from all the shit I've been through. Street life got me sharper than a Ginsu. Gotta grind hard, bills due, rent due. You see me looking yummy in a video. I see you looking bummy like a silly hoe. They mad that my pockets all grown up. These hoes should be sitting in a donut. Hold up, lights on me like a light pole. Fucking with my fam, I go psycho. These bitches suck like lipo, but these niggas know I'm bad like Michael. He wanna fuck with a queen. He wanna fuck with a queen. He wanna fuck with a queen. Here she comes. Your man's on my top, he tryna slide on. Heard the titty sit up with no bra on. I make it hot, call me Molotov. Put me on anything, I got a lot of sauce. Miss Baker with the cake though, screaming high hater like I'm on a track with Mano. I'm classy bitch, but I lay low. I'm more than your bras, but I don't play though. You wanna know where I get my mojo? Flipping on my enemies like a dojo. I run the show, call me Flojo. I'm bueno, you bitches so-so. My dogs around me like a step show. If we fucked around, you my step bro. Stop holding on this shit, you need to let go. He wanna fuck with the queen from the get-go. He wanna fuck with a queen. He wanna fuck with a queen. He wanna fuck with a queen. He wanna really, really important, guys. Please be open and aware of when people around you, your especially family members, and everything. And for me, I'm saying it because I remember when I didn't think it was everything. You know, my first show, I told you guys, my mom passed when I was about 8 years old. So her sister has been raising me prior to her even passing. So I had just a concept, my own little perception about what I thought this was and what was going on until, now in life and seeing how my family is and why they were so stern and hard and, alpha females and why they were like that is because they were really holding down, things when it got rough. And I didn't know it because I was a kid. I didn't understand it. But now I'm like, sheesh, damn it, would I've been able to do that? Would I've been able to take in another child when I already had children and be able to feed that child and be able to love that child the way I love my own children? You know, that's selfless, not selfish. That's selfless. You are giving yourself and you're saying, you know what? I could be a mom to you too. That's beautiful to me. And today I'm realizing how beautiful it is because I didn't understand it. I was always like, oh my God, why my mom had to die. And the me, the whoa, whoa, whoa. And then I realized it hit me one day. Like, I had so many beautiful women in my life that really, really taught me valuable things. And shout out to those people because those relationships matter. My family matters. And if it wasn't for my family, I probably wouldn't know my family. What if I would have been adopted? And with strangers. Not saying I would have been with bad people or whatever, but what if? So, family matters. Check on your family. Make sure the children are okay. Make sure that the children are okay. That's important. And, relationships with your family is important. Break the chains. Break those generational curses of we don't stick together. Let's start sticking together. So I'm gonna move on from family which was really a little soft subject for me because I love my family. Blood or not, I have family and they love me and I really appreciate them. Let's go on to relationships with a significant other. Those kind of relationships. Those intimate, pillow talking, sexual, deep down, oh my God, I can't be without you relationships. Let's talk about that. Are they infatuation? Is it lust? Is it love? Do you know? Well, I can tell you this. How you know it's love is because you love yourself. And when you know how to love you, the person that's in your life will know how to love you the same way. It's no different from you loving yourself. That's how you know that's the one. I just want to put that out there. We can go, everybody can get a little feeling. You can go and have one night stands and have sex with people and get soul ties with people, but when you love a motherfucker, yeah, I said motherfucker. When you love a motherfucker, oh, you feel it in your bones. Because when they not near you, you think about them. You can feel their lips still on you. I don't want to get too deep, man. Shout out to my babe, the Don. I love you, boo. Um, anyway, let's keep it going. Let's talk about these relationships. A misconception in relationships is that the man goes out, he works. The woman stays home. She cooks, she cleans, and take care of children. That happened in the 19 earlies. Yeah, that year, because that's how far along it was. And that concept came from other traditions that were not ours. Women work just as hard as the men do. Go to the African cultures. Women ran empires also. Women ran armies. Women were just as brilliant as men. Women were creating and marketing and doing the things that we're doing today. We're just the evolution of what we did in the past. You know, it got slowed down through slavery, but it's coming right back. You know, nothing is new under the sun, guys. Women have always been strong women. We have always been. You could go do the research on us. You know this. If you don't believe it, it's because you're naive to the concept of women having power. When Beyonce created the song "Who Run the World," girls, why didn't you believe it? If I push you out my womb, boom, you can't get here without me. You got to come through that tunnel. So why can't I have just as much power as you? I'm not saying I can do everything you do. I'm not saying I can go outside and lift 500 pounds. Something you probably can't either. You probably need another person to help you. But what I'm saying is, give us our respect. So in a relationship, it's always 100, 100. It's no 50, 50. I give 100, you give 100. Whatever I'm good at, I'm going to go out and do what I'm good at. And whatever you're good at, you go out and do what you're good at. Then we come back, put it on the table. You know, we talk about it. We relate to each other about what we did and how we did it and what we could have did better. And you hype the other person up and you be their cheerleader, team player. That's what relationships are with a significant other. Don't matter what kind of relationship it is. You know, if you dwell on negativity, your relationship will be negative. But if you always in the happy phase of life and you're waking up like, you know, today is going to be a good day, then it will be with your partner also. But make sure that you share that energy with your partner and explain to your partner that that's what you need from them. You can't just expect them to fall in line because you're doing it. No, you have to communicate with them that, hey, I'm doing this right now. I'm on my me thing, my Me Too movement. It's within myself though. I'm not out here taking people down. I'm doing it within myself. I'm taking myself down and I'm studying me. I want you to, you know that if I'm reflecting something negative, I want you to talk to me. Let me know because I don't want to affect you or hurt you in any kind of way because I love you. That's relationships. You know, when you're soft and gentle with one another, that's a relationship. And it's so smooth when you can ride that boat and not have the tides coming at you, the waves jumping in the boat. You drowning under the water. You can't swim because you so full of all the bullshit. Who wants that? Who wants that? I want love. So if you don't believe that love exists and it can exist in your life, then you got to do another self-evaluation about love because love begins with self. It starts within you. When you evolve, everything around you evolves. Your relationships evolve with everybody, family, your significant other, friends, foes, whatever. It evolves. So that's up to you. You have to find that within yourself. I want to get right into one more thing before we go to my little commercial break. I want to talk about the friendships. Friendships is a big thing. Just like you choose your mate, you need to choose your friends. The love that you have for yourself, you need to see it be reflected through your friends. Your friends should have that same kind of energy. If your friends have bum energy, because that's what we call it, bum energy, you kind of reflect it. You start to do those things and mimic that kind of energy, even though it might not even be your taste, your style. But you mimic it because we are reflections of one another. So if you see somebody on some bum energy and you're not trying to uplift them, then you shouldn't be around them. You shouldn't be holding court with them. You shouldn't be wasting your energy with them unless you're trying to take them to a level where they can say, you know what, I was down there. I had bum energy, but now I got this God energy, or I got this queen energy, or this king energy, whatever energy you want to call it. But you got to be able to evolve. You have to find a way for yourself. My number one thing is write it down, talk it out. Tell yourself who you are, believe it, achieve it. That's it. There's so many misconceptions about friendships and that birds of a feather flock together. That's not true. That's not true, because if something was going down, all the birds is going to head south or something like that, and all of them going, you're going to see everybody flying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they flock together because they're family. That's what they're supposed to do. But when things hit the fan, you see different birds and they all going the same direction. So, not to say they all fly the same direction, but some of them all fly in this one direction. So, it can be a different bird get caught up in the wrong flock. You can either, let it can either, adapt to its environment, or it needs to find where it belongs. But it's up to you to figure out what flock you want to be a part of, and if you want to jump from, if you don't like the way the geese is moving, you want to go over here with the fucking pigeons, that's up to you. But you have to figure it out. You have to figure it out. You can't blame other people for your mistakes. If you get lost out your group and you wind up in a group and you like, what the fuck am I doing here? And then all of a sudden you doing shit you ain't think you want to do or whatever. And all of a sudden you getting caught up. You might go to jail. You might fucking get raped. There's a lot going on out here, especially for women. Like, things happen. You get caught up in the wrong lifestyle you thought you wanted to live. Everybody wants to be glamorous, but the things that come with that, you got to be ready for. Are you ready for that shit? Are you ready for that? Or can you defend yourself? So that's what, I'm talking about as far as those type of friendships. You get caught up with the wrong flock. And then, yeah. So I had that backwards. Let me come back to it. Because I don't want, I don't want to sound dumb. Let's go back. Birds of a feather do flock together. But if a person gets lost out of their flock and end up in another flock that they don't belong in, that's on them. That was my whole purpose of me saying that. That's on them. It's not on you and your flock. It's on that person to figure it out. They either going to adapt to what's going on, or they're going to find their way and get the hell out of Dodge. But we as people have to figure out what we want to be a part of. So with friendships, if you with a group of people and y'all all have a millionaire mindset, make sure y'all talking about how we can do it. The businesses, what to do. What are we going to do? We're going to find a way to do this. We're going to find a way to do that. We're going to find a way. We're going to find a way. We're going to find a way. And everybody working towards a goal is always golden. So we just, as groups and friendships, we just need to be sticking together. Stick together. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Stick together so that we can all network and then stream different avenues. All these different avenues, but all coming back to a pot where we all eat from. That's what it's all about. You see that? I did all of that separation, but it came back to a pot. You know what I'm saying? So right now we're going to take this to a little commercial break. We're going to play a couple more songs that I got going on, y'all. This is my third show, Crystal Clear Thoughts with Queen Neen. I'm so excited and so blessed to be here. A Radio Philly, thank you so much. This family, this is a movement. We holding it down. We doing big things. And, we just trying to make people understand that opening your mind is a gift. It's a gift. And if you can open your mind and think, better thoughts and think and evolve in your mind, then baby, there's no telling what you can see and what you can manifest. So we're going to go to a commercial break. Philly, drop that music for me.
Business at you got a lot to learn about the business. That takes time.
Yeah. 2021, a new year, yeah. Gotta keep the focus. Cause I ain't too far from my goal, yeah. The game is wide open. Woo. My future looking comfortable, yeah. It's hard to go unnoticed. Bikini yacht party on the shore, yeah. But this party ain't a party. Till bikinis drop on the floor, yeah.
Hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw.
Yeah. 3 bad bitches with me looking sturdy. Rolling with the caddy, about to hit a birdie. Up in Neiman's Market, spent about 30. These bitches wanna ball, I told them grab a jersey. Yeah, I'm on the road to success today. Yeah, no navigation, I just know the way. Pull the counter on the ocean, watch me float away. Man, it costs to be the boss and I don't overpay. Nah, shorty twerking, I'm a drink over. Yeah, I still woke up with a hangover. Every time I pop my whip, it's like a layover. I'm like 40 something, I don't look a day older. Stay away from all that sucker shit. I'ma win and we can bet if you can cover it. Let's go. Hot whipper, open up the door with oven mitts. Made enough last year, this year I'm going double it. Gotta keep the focus. Cause I ain't too far from my goal, yeah. The game is wide open. My future looking comfortable, yeah. It's hard to go and notice. Bikini yacht party on the shore. But this party ain't a party. Till bikinis drop on the floor, yeah.
Hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your pretty petite little mama, a glass of wine and some ganja. Mike tatted on my wrist says I'm a problem. Wait, I can't wait till the album. These days, I see the hate. Eating good, I can't see the plate. Dolo, from state to state. If it ain't bigger and better, it ain't my taste. My man keep me laced, a smile on my face. His hands in my pants, the only time we play. I'm talking square biz, cash buds with E-rap. Every time I see the Don, I hit the two-step. Bossy babe, with hella taste. Soft kisses, but still right his face. A little spoiled, yeah, I get that way. Cause it's the type of shit I'm on like every day. Hey.
Gotta keep the focus. Cause I ain't too far from my goal, yeah. The game is wide open. My future looking comfortable, yeah. It's hard to go and notice. Bikini yacht party on the shore. But this party ain't a party. Till bikinis drop on the floor, yeah.
Hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your.
You got a lot to learn about the business. That takes time. You got a lot to learn.
Queen, Neen, Philly shit, sexy shit. Let's go. I'm sitting pretty, getting it. Queen ain't about her dividends. Straight to the point, I hate a bitch. Ain't on me cause I'm winning. Young shit, step your brain up. Stop sucking dick, step your brain up. Closed mouths don't get fed, but if you close your lips, you're more dangerous. Paper chasing full speed ahead. Yeah, I'm hungry, I eat the bread. Hating on me, what the problem is. I love a challenge, I solve it quick. This what a queen should feel like. Hold down the queendom, real tight. Play no games, I won't say no names, but the niggas know you little lame. What you looking for? I got what you need. That good can take you there. I call her Molly, cook it up, break it down. You know I got that recipe. Keep calm, nigga, slow your roll. If you ain't got a check, then don't check for me. I jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream, I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, yeah. Jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream, I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen. I be feeling myself. myself all types of ways. Big shots on the inner wish master wave. Femme fatale, the roof my lover. The Michael Lethal weapon, so I need to Mr. Glover. I be spazzing out in my head. If how I felt was bull, y'all can't base my life on what she said. Cause what she said don't beat my bread. Back to back, got balls for days. At the balls for days, slim drinks your way. Hosting shows, counting dough. Raising my door, then I grind some more. I fell back a bit, well I'm back again. I'm trying to rock shows all over the map and shit. I want it all, that's what's happening. You hear me coming, motherfucker, start clapping. I got what you need, I know you feeling for me. I make it do what it do, so change the scene for me. Hopping with the whip real big. He like the way I ride on my Sierra shit. On any chessboard, the queen stay lit. Y'all already know what it is, bitch. Jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream, I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, yeah. Jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream, I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, yeah. See, I always knew I was destined to be a queen. I got a little girl looking up to me, man. So I gotta keep getting at this paper. Jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream, I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, yeah. Jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream, I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen.
Here come the queen, baby. Crystal clear thoughts with your girl, Queen Neen, each and every Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that your girl is dropping jewels on Thursdays, each and every Thursday, every Thursday. So you already know we back. We talking about relationships, and I was in a relationship category about you and your significant other, your partner, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But we was talking about love, and I wanted to get into the intimacy part of it all. We're going to end it off on a sensual note. That's why I brought my candle here. I lit it up. I smoked, a couple totes to the L, got a little bit more relaxed so I can talk to you fellas and talk to you ladies about what's going on when it comes to being selfless in the bedroom or for your mate and the person that you claim you love. Now, sometimes we get in relationships with people and we're so infatuated, but we don't realize people have wants, needs, and desires. They have things that they like, ways they want to be touched, held, ways they want to be, licked on, kissed on, and all of that. And I need y'all. I done looked all the way over here. I don't know if it was somebody in the corner. I don't know if it's somebody in the corner that's staring at me. But I was definitely right here, eyed over there. But let me talk to you, camera. We really have to understand the needs of the person that we're with. We really have to understand their desires and how they are fulfilled. Because when you learn those things about your partner, then it's fulfilling for yourself. If you don't take the time out to understand the levels that your partner wants to go to, you kind of slow down the process of your relationship evolving. I'm talking about tantric sexual activity. Tantric is if I told my mate, hey baby, I want $10,000 by tomorrow, or I just want it to come quick, and can you help me get it? And he's like, what you mean? I want you to think about money too. I want you to think about how we can get money. And when you put that, into your activity and this brain power, because remember, sex is creativity. It's when you ejaculate and the man ejaculates, when y'all do that, that's, you're putting creation into the world, that's we ain't gonna get too deep into. I don't want to get nasty because I don't know who got their children watching this and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, sexual energy is a real raw energy that is great for creation. So when you and your partner is in line and aligned with the same thoughts of growth
and the same thoughts of wealth and the same thoughts of health and the same thoughts of inspiration. And when y'all have that combined with y'all sexual chemistry, that shit is powerful. Powerful. I said it in the mic, it's powerful because it becomes what it is that you thought about. You will create and manifest that. Sometimes it becomes a child, shit, you know? Sometimes it becomes a little baby you ain't wasn't ready. But I'm so sincere when I'm saying this, guys. And you can look this up. Don't just take my word for it. This is factual, actual, factual facts. Sexual energy is one of the most creative energies that man can create with his partner or her partner or their partner, whatever. I'm telling you, I'm telling you that's what it is. Thought is the cause of it all, but that chemistry is something else. It's a book called the 40 Laws of Seduction, like the 40 Laws of Power, but it's the 40 Laws of Seduction. If you read into that book by Robert Greene, it's definitely kind of giving you that same notion of what I just said about energy, sexual energy. It talks about the different types of energies there are, like the video vixens. Why do you think they call them video vixens? Vixen is its own energy when it comes to seduction, when it comes to women, femininity. Vixen is one of those things. Marilyn Monroe, she was more like a dandy, but dandy is another one. But video vixens, those women are video vixens because they are half naked, they're beautiful, voluptuous, moving around, showing their femininity through their action and whatever, and people are enticed by that. Why y'all think y'all watching those videos and shit when y'all see that ass on TV, that WAP? Y'all on there, shout out to Cardi B because this is one of my favorite songs. I really was like, okay, I fucks with this John Cardi. Shout out to Cardi B on that one. This is what y'all was infatuated with. Y'all saw all of that. That's video vixen. That's what it is. So when I say that sexual energy is big, but if you use it in the right way, it can create a lot of beautiful things for a family and for partnerships. So I just had to go into that because a lot of people get, scared about talking, to talk about sex, to talk about taboo things that we as a culture, we don't really talk about, Nowadays, it's in the music so heavy that it's not being identified as what it really could be. It's being identified as something to make money from or something to do to keep a man or whatever, but that's not the case. It can be used in a way, 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 way more dynamic way for your family and your significant other. So I just wanted to get into that. So now let's end this off. Relationships. We all have relationships with people, family, friends, significant others. We have relationships. It's truly up to you to decide the part that you play in those relationships, the part that you play on the ship. What part are you on the ship? Are you the captain? Are you the safety boat? Are you the anchor? What part do you play? And once you find yourself in the part you play, then you know how to go forward in the relationships you're in with the people that you're around. Love is the higher power. So without love, you can't move forward. If you're not loving yourself, you can't move forward in relationships. The relationships won't work. They will stink. It will be fire. It will never be desire. It will always be crazy fucking shit going on, and you're going to be losing your mind. For me, I'm over that. I left that a long time ago. I don't want to deal with that kind of shit. So I found myself, and I told myself, I'm going to love me harder. And the more that I love me, the more that the people around me love me. So relationships start with yourself, and then it dwells. And, you can go deep down that rabbit hole with all the things that, you dwell on, all the things that you've been through, all the pain, the hurt, blah, blah, blah.
Let it the fuck go and realize that you're here for a reason. You have a purpose and a plan, and you have to love thy neighbor. You have to build real relationships with people. Fuck fake friends. Have real millionaire mindset friendships with other folk, even the person you laying down with. Be in that light so that you can shine and others can follow where you're going, because that's the path that I want to go and walk on. And hopefully I'm joining other motherfuckers that want to go that path. I'm dead serious, because it's so hard to see my friends that I went to high school with, or or just longtime friends, to see them one way when I saw them another 10, 20 years ago. It's hard to do that, and it's probably hard for them to see their friends growing and shining and stuff like that. So the thing is, what are you going to do? What's your next step? Are you going to stay in the mud, or are you going to get out and clean yourself off and go into the world and say, I belong, I am love, I am me, I am a queen, I am a king, I am whatever, and I'm going to do what I got to do to be, a productive person in the world. And then watch the things happen for you. So relationships begin with self. Crystal clear thought of the day. Relationships begin with self. Have a great relationship with yourself so that all of your other relationships will be just as grand. And then you can watch, things unfold. You can watch your life change. I don't know why I keep looking over. I feel like it's somebody in the room with me while I'm talking, because I'm talking to that person. I promise y'all, it's like they want my attention over there. I'm so sincere about this, though. Be in the relationship with yourself. Self-love. Go in the mirror. Repeat to yourself how beautiful you are. Repeat to yourself how wonderful you are, how good your day is going to be, how you're going to rise to any occasion that's presented to you. Be diligent in the way you move so that you can receive the blessings that's, in store for you. And that's just what it is. It's your girl, Queen Neen. Crystal Clear Thoughts with Queen Neen. Each and every Thursday. A Radio, Philly. Thank you so much. We got it going on, y'all. The family is here.